Liverpool shifts to sign £45 million star, club ready to sell. Reds hope to beat EPL duo for £60 million in Bundesliga. Klopp is a big admirer. Hello, fan. You are in the news channel of the greatest club in the world. Attention! Liverpool is definitely not in the race to sign midfielder Palhinha, valued at £60 million in January, although title rivals Arsenal and potentially even Manchester City are, according to reports. The Reds secured 4 new midfielders during the summer, aiming to revamp the weakest part of their team. Alexis Mac Allister, Dominic Szoboszlai, Wataru Endo, and Ryan Gravenberch joined. Of the quartet, only Endo is a defensive midfielder. However, it was Mac Allister who was generally preferred by Jurgen Klopp in the deeper role before suffering a horrific injury. Liverpool made significant offers for Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia during the summer. A club record bid of £110 million was accepted by Brighton. However, both Caicedo and Lavia had eyes only for Chelsea, leaving Liverpool's midfield rebuild with a slight sense of unfinished business. Klopp's team has persistent links to the final touches of the overhaul by targeting João Palhinha from Fulham. The 28-year-old regularly dominates the Premier League in tackle statistics and is once again leading the way this season. talkSPORT recently labeled Liverpool as longtime admirers of the Portuguese international. Additionally, Palhinha's team has been exploring transfer opportunities ahead of the winter window. However, according to Florian Plettenberg from Sky Germany, a move to Anfield will not happen. Via X, the reporter stated, "Liverpool is definitely not in the race for João Palhinha. He is not a transfer target in winter." While a move to Merseyside is not in Palhinha's future, a switch to one of his title rivals might be. Recently, Liverpool had been linked to midfielder Kalvin Phillips, and once again, the Manchester City player is in the spotlight. In April, the Reds expressed interest in making an offer to acquire the services of the Three Lions player. But so far, he remains with the Sky Blues. In November, we covered a report through Football Insider, indicating that Liverpool was planning a strategic move to attract the former Leeds United star, currently with the Citizens. Recently, Calcio Mercato stated that Manchester City is willing to sell Phillips, but with a clear preference to release him outside the Premier League. In Italy, Juventus has shown interest, while in England, Newcastle United has concrete interest, and Liverpool entered the race in the last hours. Phillips, who was a star at Leeds United and played a crucial role in the national team, has mainly found himself on the bench at the Etihad under Pep Guardiola's management. During the current campaign, the 28-year-old has yet to debut in the Premier League and has been a starter only once in the Champions League. With Rodri serving as the primary defensive midfielder, it seems highly unlikely that the situation will change for the player with 31 international caps, leading Manchester City to consider his sale. According to a report published by The Star earlier this month, Phillips is valued at £45 million. Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool's manager, acknowledges the need to strengthen position number 6 at Anfield, especially given Endo's adaptation difficulties, Thiago's contract expiring in the summer, and concerns about Bajcetic's injuries. Thus, the race to secure Kalvin Phillips becomes a crucial option for both parties involved. In your opinion, should Liverpool offer £45 million to sign Kalvin Phillips? According to Caught Offside, Liverpool is committed to moving ahead of Manchester City and Chelsea in the race for Pierro HAPI, with Jurgen Klopp considered a big fan of the Bayer Leverkusen defender. While Liverpool is showing the greatest interest so far, there has been no concrete contact yet. It is believed that Xabi Alonso's team may relent if they receive an offer of €70 million, around £60 million or more, even if they intend to keep him for at least another season. The report concludes by stating that Liverpool is the main team to watch in this potential transfer battle. Hincapie's suitors gained new hope recently when Florian Plettenberg stated that the 21-year-old is unhappy in Leverkusen and open to a new challenge in winter. The Ecuadorian international has struggled for minutes at the Bay Arena this season, starting in only 2 Bundesliga matches and relying mainly on the Europa League. Hincapie's versatility, capable of playing centrally or on the left side of defense, could be a strong point for Klopp, especially given injuries to players like Andy Robertson and Joel Matip in the first half of the campaign. Although Klopp publicly rejected the idea of reinforcing the defense in January, it seems he may reconsider. especially if the Reds don't want to face deficiencies in the position until the end of the 2023-24 season. Despite the significant cost, shelling out around £60 million for HAPI could be a solution to appease fans concerned about defensive depth. Fan, do you agree with a £60 million investment? Liverpool faces Arsenal at Anfield this weekend, promising an exciting showdown. The Gunners lead the Premier League, but Jurgen Klopp's team is just 1 point behind. The Saturday clash could determine the leader at Christmas. However, the Reds may be without one of their renowned midfielders. Alexis McAllister suffered a knock during the 2-0 victory over Sheffield United on December 6th and had to be substituted in the second half. The Argentine has missed the last 3 games, including the 0-0 draw with Manchester United. Klopp hoped the 24-year-old wouldn't be sidelined for long, but there is significant doubt about his availability for Saturday's clash against Arsenal. According to journalist Lorenzo Laporte, it is unlikely that McAllister will be fit to play this weekend. Although his condition has improved in recent days, the Arsenal game would still be premature for the midfielder. It has also been mentioned that the World Cup winner is likely to remain out until the end of 2023, with the match against Newcastle United on January 1st as a possible return date. Klopp addressed McAllister's injury last week, as reported by the Liverpool Echo. Before the Manchester United game, the German coach stated, "Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but they explain to me every day why he's still not ready, and it's a bit more complicated than we initially thought. Thank you very much for watching until now. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to stay informed with everything about the Reds. Until next time."